Vision is a key habit and skill that we need all of our players to have, yet most players don't have it. And one way we can do that, and one term we can use, is peek. And so when a player catches the ball, they need the habit of peeking at the rim. And when you see the rim, you see the floor. Yet most players don't do this. And if you're like me, you get frustrated when players don't peek, because it can lead to turnovers. So right here, if I were to make a pass to TJ and he looks down or looks at his defender and I cut to the rim and I'm open right now, but by the time I call for it or he looks up, my defender's closed it off, and that can lead to a turnover, a deflection. That leads to frustration for coaches. Yet, if TJ has the habit of peeking immediately when he catches right here, he will see an open cutter to the rim, and it's the difference in a turnover or 2 points. This can happen anywhere on the floor. That can happen on perimeter. Say TJ's in the high post and he receives the pass in the high post. He wants the habit of just peeking. He doesn't always have to square up like that. He may just peek over his shoulder and see the floor where he can hit a cutter and just see where the defense is. So coaches, we're going to take a quick look at some clips of peeks and vision.
Quick dunk by Leonard.
Nice.
Porzingis cut it!
Two talented freshmen. As that three left short. Williams looking to push. Williams, a little.
He said it's reminiscent of Nikisha Sales. She always knew where you were going and wanting to go with the ball, and because of that, she could be ahead of the play. Yeah, that answer intrigued me a lot as they get.
Farley left open. And here's Williams from Beckers.
3 triples. Dragic tried to answer from 3. 2 seconds left. What a pass by Ball!
So coaches, peek is a critical piece to player development and getting a habit of your players seeing the whole floor. And I love the word peek because it's one syllable, it's catchy, it's quick, and it's easy for players to know. You can say it in your practices, in your timeouts, in your huddles, and players will know exactly what you're talking about. And how do we bring that to life as a coach in our practices and make sure that our players are developing that habit? There's many ways. I'll just share a couple with you right now. One is we could get in practice and drill it. TJ and I might be partners. You might have a group of players lined up down the middle of the floor, and I throw the ball over TJ's shoulder and he retrieves it, but he doesn't dribble it. He grabs the ball and peeks at the rim. He could dribble back to me, throw it over my shoulder, and I peek at the rim. That's a simple way of grabbing a loose basketball and finding vision by peeking at the rim right away. Another thing we could do is we can play a 5-on-5 game or a 3-on-3, 4-on-4, and when a player catches the ball, if I'm the coach and this player doesn't peek, we blow the whistle and failure to peek, and TJ put the ball down or drop it, and the defense gets the ball and goes the other way. That's the games approach that really can put the habit of peeking on steroids and get a quicker result, and they have fun playing the game. So you can drill it or you can game it. But one thing is certain, and that's vision is really important to reducing turnovers and getting more buckets. It's a key piece to player development and your overall system on offense.